In nearly 40 years of M&A advisory service, almost 200 of Corum's transactions have been with vertical market software companies. The most such companies sold or recapitalized by any firm in investment banking history. Here's just a sampling of firms, a wide range of vertical markets ranging from healthcare, fintech and energy, to government, manufacturing and AEC, from life sciences, real estate and automotive, to ERP, education, public services, and a score of other niches. Of course, this isn't the total list, as many buyers have asked us not to publish transactions. Looking forward, the industry is coming off a high of 464 vertical market transactions last year, projecting a new record in 2024. On the sell side, since 2021, 58% of deals involved U.S. companies, followed by the UK at 8% and Canada at 7%. When it comes to buyers, the U.S. is dominating, completing 63% of vertical market transactions, with Canada taking second place at 9% and UK at 6%. One big trend is that we're seeing acquisitions of even the smallest firms internationally. Thus, if you're an international firm, you need to make sure that your acquisition search includes the U.S. The reason the U.S. is so big is because private equity firms are funding platform companies that are consolidating markets. More on that in a second. Harris, Valsoft, Volaris, Vitec, and Modaxo have been the top buyers since 2021. If you are a vertical market software company, both strategic and financial buyers are making acquisitions or doing recapitalizations, paying sales multiples up to 35 times in some markets. We see this trend continuing because there's a record cash available among buyers. The strategic buyers of vertical market companies are experiencing record stock prices, and they're sitting on billions in cash that needs to be deployed. Indeed, Constellation, the most active buyer of vertical companies, is at a whopping $65 billion market cap with access to nearly $2 billion in cash. They've come a long way from the small startup. Corum first sold them a vertical company over 30 years ago. And private equity firms are playing an even bigger role. With over $3.5 trillion of investment available, they have acquired platform companies and consolidated whole sectors globally through bolt-on acquisitions, often called tuck-ins or add-ins. Bolt-on acquisitions were barely a trend a decade or so ago, but now account for 60 to 80% of merger activity by market. More importantly, to those listening, they're going after even the smallest firms everywhere in the world, an international acquisition trend that began during the pandemic. As the world's leading seller of privately held software and IT firms, Corum has grown its international presence tenfold recently. If you're in one of these verticals, are receiving inbound offers, or your competitors are being bought, reach out to Corum. Call us today. Don't take the first offer from some bottom feeder. We can help you get an optimal outcome that will increase your value an average of 48% with a better structure through a global search. You'll be surprised how many firms want to buy you. One big caution. If we see a softening in the economy or stock market adjustment, these values will plummet and buyers will pull back immediately. Thus, we're encouraging firms, especially those owned by baby boomers, to calibrate this market now.